We were talking about in second year class the other night. There's a workshop that I have done for years in Science of Mind 100 in the first year class. I will take my students, and some of you probably had this with me a number of times, where I will have the class, we play, it's an improvisation. I have them all get together and pretend it's a 10-year anniversary. It's a class reunion. And I have them come together and pretending it's a class reunion, 10 years have gone by. I have them share with each other all the wonderful things that have happened in the past 10 years. And they all do that. It becomes quite fun and everybody gets involved in it and it's really a nice experience. And then I stop them and I say, now tell them what you stopped doing in order for that to happen. Okay. See, if you want to communicate with the universe, it is your responsibility to know that the principle of perfection within you, as you, is you, and if you know this and know you know it, you can find yourself doing what? Freeing yourself in such a way that you get over any false sense of negative definition in your life, and you begin to move forward alive, awake, and aware. It's good enough to be true. Everybody say it's good enough to be true consciousness. Now, how many ready to speak your word today for something wonderful in your life and affirm it's good enough to be true? Okay. Now, how many ready to take that affirmation out of here and live this week as if it's good enough to be true? See? How many willing to come back next week and tell me what's happened as a result of doing that? Because guess what? See, you do that, you'll slingshot your way into a greater experience of yourself. It's a quantum, see, that's quantum leaping in metaphysical terms. It's quantum leaping in metaphysical understanding. Everybody say positive fulfillment in every area of my life gives birth to the right interpretation of eternal goodness. Eternal goodness of what? Eternal goodness of life. And the eternal goodness of life is looking out of your eyes right now. Stop denying it. See, once you let go and you let eternal goodness of life in you, as you, be you, guess what? You get well. Why do you get well? You get well because your natural state is health. Your natural state is happiness. Your natural state is intelligence unfolding. This is right interpretation of the truth of you. And when this right interpretation begins to greet the life around you, all of a sudden you say to yourself, every relationship in my life is blessed because I'm in good relationship with me. Okay. How many have gone through a period where you're waiting for everybody else to get their act together so you can feel better? Okay. As soon as they get better, I'll feel better. As soon as they... Guess what? If it was to change and you didn't change consciousness, you get rid of that and you go find something else to irritate you. Okay. I always look at people who are irritated or upset about things, and I don't care what their reason is. If they're upset, they're choosing to be upset. How many know that is true? Okay. Okay. Last week we didn't sing the peace song. Somebody got upset. I pointed out, you came here to get upset. Who cares what we sing at the end of the service? Okay. How many know that's true? How many know people have been upset with you? How many have been upset with somebody else and it was, the first thing they do, I'm going to let them have it? Okay. Okay. Now, if you're going to let them have it, the first thing they do, who are you going to let them have? Who's given what? The negative experience. You see, what you give does what? It returns to you. I don't care what they're giving. You can look at what they're giving. You know what's going to come back to them. Pay attention to what you want to come back to you and act accordingly. This is communicating with the universe in the right way. Everyone say, my life is the goodness of life. It is my relationship with life. I honor myself. I honor everyone in my life. I am perfect, even as the power within me is perfect. See, the power within you as you is perfect. Okay. Somebody came here once and said, you people think you're perfect. I said, yes. Yes, we do. You people think you're God.
Yes, we do.
No. What else could we be? What else could we be? There's only God that had to make everything. What did it make it out of? Itself. Okay? That's everything you are. Okay? We're all part of the same experience. We all have the same root. We're all brothers and sisters in the oneness. Dr. King said there will come a time when we stop judging people by what they do, what they have, what they look like. We will judge them by what? Their very nature. We will judge them by the truth of themselves. This is honoring the best of you. This love-filled awareness is communication with greater good at the level of higher understanding, and that higher understanding gets higher every day. Dear people, I have been studying this for 47 years. 47 years. I have been in this pulpit half of my life. 35 years. I'll be 70 years old. I'll be 70 years old in a month. Okay? And I thought about the other day, that's half my life. Half my life has been standing in this pulpit. Half my life has been devoted to what I committed myself to when I heard Dr. William Hornaday, when I was about 27 years old, said the world needs more religious science ministers. There's a whole world out there crying for what we teach. We need people who know what this is and are able to stand up and teach it as it is, as Dr. Holmes challenges us to be. Not teach about it, but teach it as it is. And to challenge people, as we have for 35 years in this church. Isn't it wonderful in this spiritual community? Because Dr. Carol and I for 28 years, and now Dr. Cynthia and I are working together, and our commitment is to have everyone who walks through these doors find a greater idea of self and walk out better than they were when they walked in. That every time you come here on a Sunday or Wednesday, you're going to get a class. We're not preachers, we're teachers. And our challenge is to teach you what? The greatest truth of yourself. And to challenge you to wake up to it. And know it's not what you do, it's who's doing it. That's what's going to bring greater good to your life. Everyone say, I honor the thing itself, which is everything I am. I am filled with the understanding of the creative cause of life. The greater good is mine. It's mine by right of consciousness. It is now my reality. Clearer than ever before. My spirit, my mind, my body, my life, my success, my greater good is me honoring this reality. I am the substance of spirit in action. The wholeness of spirit is my health. The wholeness of spirit is my happiness. It's my body. It's my world. I change my consciousness today. I renew my thinking. I give thanks for the positive reshaping of my life. It starts with me now. And I celebrate it before the world ever sees it. And that's the way it is. And so it is. Namaste. Thank you for being here today.